I'm here, everybody. All right. Well, it's the brick wall. I'm Mike Peters. Yeah, keep scrolling that prompter up. I'll just shoot from the hip. We are the brick wall. I'm here.
Yes, you are. Go.
Don't worry about the prompter anymore. I'm just going to wing it. I just want to make sure we're on the air. All good? I'm Mike Peters. Our host, Peter Coleman, he could not be here tonight because he's gallivanting around Europe. As if the brick wall weren't, a fun enough time as it is. Tonight, we have a really great show. We have... What the heck is that? Is that a...
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. It's another message from 45. Let's see what this one says. The best alert system in the country, huh? Sure. All right. Who knows if Trump is even the one sending these messages? It's impossible to tell. I mean... Oh. Okay, we got another one coming then. Okay. It's definitely Trump. There's no question about that. Kafifi, yeah. Well, anyway, let's get back to the show. Are you kidding me? Another one? Am I up? Of course I'm up. I'm hosting the brick wall. What else would I be doing? I mean, come on, people. We gotta. Oh my God. I'm not really sure what to make of this. Eggplant emoji. This is getting really weird here. You know, it's getting a little weird with these. One more. Oh, a friend stole your phone, eh? Yeah, who was it? Putin or Kim Jong? All right. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get back to the brick wall. Be sure to follow us all over social media. We're at PATV Brickwall on Instagram and Twitter. We might post something on there again eventually, making no promises. We do have, if you want to come down here and perform on the brick wall, we're patvbrickwall@gmail.com. Send us an email. Tell us about your act. We will get you on. And we have an amazing show for you tonight. We will reveal the winner of PATV's own Norman Hall Memorial Playwrights Festival. Very exciting stuff. We'll do that later. And then we also have the Mad Rhymes of MC Knox. But first, we've got some stand-up comedy for you all. Stick around for Sean Brown coming up in a little bit. But first, it's my pleasure to introduce Chris Barnes. Everybody, Chris Barnes!
Hey, that's me. Okay, are we live? Did we settle that? Okay. Hey, thank you guys for coming here. 4 of you, and thank all 4 of you watching at home. We love you. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. I want to get something out of the way first. I don't know if you guys can tell from looking at me, but yes, all of my friends are white also. Yeah, it's not a good thing. You need some diversity in your life. I don't really have much diversity. Like my friends, even their names are very white. Like my 4 best friends, their names are Connor, Dan, Tom, and Pete. Yeah, we're James, Cody, and Brian away from starting a lacrosse team. Not very good. I shouldn't say that we're not diverse because we are a little diverse. Like one of my friends is a vegan, so he likes hummus. Yeah, I actually wanted to find out if what I was made out of. What if I was interesting. So I did one of those DNA tests. Anyone do one of those DNA tests before? Yeah. I was a little disappointed with my results. I got them back and they said I was 80% privileged, 20% my dad's a lawyer. So I was hoping to be at least a little Dutch, but I guess not. Yeah, about my friends. I actually just found out that one of my really close friends, I thought for 5 years that his name was John. But it turns out that his name isn't John, it's just Jay. Just not the name Jay, not like Jay, but just the consonant J. His full name is J. Michael Sullivan. If you say that name 3 times into a mirror, a caddy will appear. That's how Caucasian that name is. It's not a good thing. It's weird. He was born J. Michael Sullivan. What did he get as a gift when he was a baby? Typically when a baby's born, you get a crib or a onesie. When he was born, he got a column in the New York Times. So J. Michael Sullivan. Okay, this is going great. This is a real brick wall behind me. Don't believe the hype. It's real right there. What else going with me? I'm a big fan of history. Anyone else here a fan of history?
Hell yeah.
There you go. I think my favorite part of American history was Prohibition. And that's when they made alcohol illegal in the United States for a period of time, which I think is crazy that they did that. Because, like, think about how hungover you have to be to want to make alcohol illegal. Like, we've all gotten so drunk that we've been like, I'm never drinking again. But we've never gotten so drunk that we're like, I'm writing a fucking bill, okay? Get my quill. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, someone had to address Congress like that. They probably came, they're like, all right, the senator from Pennsylvania, and he comes up there wearing sunglasses, like, oh my God. Oh God, can we turn these lights off? Jesus. Oh man. All right, we need 3 things here today, folks. We need Gatorade. We need Advil. And we need a goddamn amendment to the Constitution. That's what we need right now. That's crazy. I think it's crazy that they made alcohol illegal. I think it's crazy that they made it legal again. Because they made alcohol legal again in 1933. And for those of you who don't know, that was in the middle of the Great Depression. Couldn't think of a worse time. Basically, the government was like, all right, now that everyone's unemployed and depressed, let's go ahead and bring alcohol back in this situation, huh? Nothing fix a depression like a depressant, am I right?
Yeah.
There you go. A lot of talks about making weed legal. Anyone agree with that?
Woo!
Says the one guy who's high here. Yeah, I think we should make weed legal. I think we could do that. Although I think that we should make like a couple things legal first. Like there's a lot of stuff that's illegal for no reason. Like U-turns. Why are U-turns illegal? In a lot of ways, weed and U-turns are as illegal as each other. And they're very similar if you think about it. All right? They make life easier, okay? They're easy to do. All right? And they're both generally used by people who fuck up a lot. So, I don't know. It's weird how similar they are, really. I remember one time when I was 17 years old, I got pulled over for making a legal U-turn. I got fined $150. I had a friend at the same age get caught with a bag of weed. They didn't even tell his parents, okay? We need to change these laws. I don't know. I think we're making way too many advancements in weed technology. I think we're going way too far with that. It's weird, because like in the last 10 years, we haven't made a dent in Alzheimer's research, but hey, if you want to get obliterated in 4 seconds, suck on this USB drive real quick. That will do it. I don't know. What else I want to talk about here? What was the greatest lesson I learned in college? Thank you for asking. I think it was that most STDs more curable than a cold. I don't know if you guys know that. Not all of them. You know, some give you a run for your money, but I think most of them are. Most of them are. The reason I found this out was because when I was in college, I had the flu for a period of time. At the same time, I had a friend who found out that he had chlamydia, which instantly made me feel better. You know, because I didn't ruin my life. You know what I mean? So we carpooled to the doctor together, and he got cured that afternoon. Okay? Which is weird, because chlamydia sounds so much worse than it is. Like, chlamydia sounds like a former Soviet Union country. Like, like if I told you about the chlamydian genocide, you'd be like, yeah, that was a terrible thing that happened. Yeah, those poor chlamydians. Yeah, but no. Very curable. 1 pill. That's it. You know a headache is harder to get rid of? 1 pill. It's insane. I think it was crazy that my friend, when he got the prescription for the cure for chlamydia, he had the balls to ask the doctor, hey, can I drink on this? And I swear to God, the doctor was like, yeah, I don't see why not. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? Pills and alcohol are the exact mix which got me in that mess in the first place. I don't know. I've been watching the movie Titanic recently, so I'm topical. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. Two of my favorite scenes in movies are in that movie, and they're the strangest scenes I think ever in a movie. That I'll tell you about my two favorites. My first favorite scene in that movie is when the ship is sinking, and all the people in the third class are starting to kind of just deal with it, and they cut to a scene of like an Irish mother putting her children to bed by reading them a bedtime story while the room is filling up with water. Which I think is insane. She was just like, just let the water fill your lungs. Like, that's insane. Like, if I was that kid, I'd be like, hey, Mom, maybe we could try? I don't know. I can tread water for a little bit. But she was like, just get ready to meet Jesus. Like, that was insane to me that happened. My second favorite scene in that movie is when the boat's way up in the air and it's starting to sink. And they cut to a scene of a guy jumping off into the water. But before he hits the water, he ricochets off the propeller, okay? That's like a missed field goal attempt. Like, that's crazy. Like a fidget spinner, just bounce right off into the water. That's insane. I'm just saying, like, hey, jump off the side. I don't know. Makes more sense to me. I just got a new job. Thank you for applauding. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. It's condescending. I'm happy I have a new job. It's good. I'm really tired of going on interviews, though. I was really tired of that. Just because, they tell you, not to lie in interviews at all, but it's kind of hard not to. You know, I think you can lie a little bit, but you can't lie too much because you might get the job. And then you have to, maintain lies. I don't want to be that guy at a party for my promotion, and I bring my girlfriend, and everyone at the party is like, all right, let's hear it for Greg, everybody. And my girlfriend's like, why are they calling you Greg? And we're like, just go with it, Janice. She's like, my name's Lauren. What is happening here? Just tell everyone we met in the Peace Corps, okay? I'm this close to upper management. All right, guys, thank you very much. My name is Chris Barnes. All right.
All right. So I lost all my cue cards.
Shake hands here.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, no problem.
That's awesome. So I just wanted to know, how long have you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy since I was 13 years old.
13 years old?
13 years old, yeah. I first did comedy at a church talent show,
Wow.
which is not the best place to do comedy, if you're wondering. It's actually the worst place. But it went well. I basically just ripped off Jim Gaffigan jokes.
I mean, he's a very church-friendly kind of comedian.
I was just being like, what's the deal with Easter? And everyone was like, oh my God, you're great. And then I started doing clubs and open mics and stuff. But
that's
been a good ride.
So you went from church to dank, dirty comedy club.
Yeah, to
there was no in between.
From church to TV studios in a hospital parking lot.
That's us.
That's where that's you. I don't want to spoil anything.
Are you from Long Island originally?
I am. I'm from a town called Garden City,
all right,
which is it's a cool town. It's 80% golf course. It's pretty cool there.
So you fit in.
I fit in.
Okay.
As my first joke says. My dad is actually a lawyer, so it's a real one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So what? I lost my cue cards, if you can believe it. So I'm just winging these.
Just riff.
Can
I ask you a question, maybe?
You can ask me anything you want.
Okay. Do you think people at home know you're wearing shorts right now?
If they know me, they could probably assume I'm wearing cargo shorts.
Yeah.
That's the look.
Yeah, I think it's a good look.
It's the benefit of working in a TV studio.
Yeah, because that's the thing that news anchors don't wear pants. That's a thing, right?
You don't have to do that. And I'm typically behind the camera, so I can wear whatever I want.
Is this your debut as a host?
No, I've done it a couple times.
Okay.
And I'm pretty good at it, right?
Yeah, I think you're pretty good at it. Yeah, let's give it up for him. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So tell us where can we see you perform?
Yeah, well, you can see me in New York City. I do a lot of clubs in New York City. I do the show called Comedy Mob at the Grizzly Pear every Thursday
Very
night at
nice.
7. It's a free show. You can just come and
Awesome.
hopefully laugh. Or sit silently. That's
Yeah.
also a good response too sometimes to comedy. But
It's-
hopefully you'll laugh. And this Friday, which is I guess it's 2 days from now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at the Greenwich Village Comedy Club at 6:30. So you should come.
Excellent. Everybody, make sure you come on down and catch Chris live again in the city.
Did you forget my name? You look back at it.
I could look either way. I
Yeah,
got it
it's
all
over
the
there,
place.
too.
Well,
but it's there.
thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
One more. Oh, we got your Twitter up there.
There's my Twitter. Oh
everybody
wait,
go
quick
give him a
story about my
follow.
Twitter. Hey, if you are at just at Chris Barnes, give me your Twitter account, okay? I want it. I deserve it, not you, okay? You tweet once a year, all right? I tweet every day, okay? I deserve the Twitter account, all right?
Let's do it. Let's start a petition.
Start a petition.
Starting a
Hashtag give
petition.
Chris Barnes his Twitter handle.
Everybody at Chris
Tweet
Barnes.
at Chris Barnes and make his
make
day a
him give it
nightmare.
up, all right?
Yeah.
You know?
Delete your account, sir. Delete it. All right? I'm coming after you, Chris Barnes from Ohio, who works in tech.
Give it up for Chris, everybody.
thank you.
All right.
Get out
Coming
of
up
here.
right now, guys, we got another comic. His name is Sean Brown. So everybody give it up for Sean. Come on down, everybody.
Oh, no, thank you. You gotta lower for me. He's kind of tall. Oh man, it feels good. First time on TV. Feels good. Feels real good, you know. And I'm like, oh, what channels do they show? And they said, yeah, you could catch it on the North Shore. And I'm like, damn. First time on TV, and black people won't know. Shit. You know, it's kind of rough. You know, I'm the only black person in the building. So I'm like, damn, can I hop over this damn brick wall? Oh man, I'm a millennial. Any millennials in the building? Yeah, we got some millennials. See, the thing about millennials, nobody likes millennials, but millennials. And you know, people like to say we can't do shit without our smartphones, smart cars, smart watches. And let me tell you something. That shit is so true. Shit, my phone died on the way here. I don't know how I'm here right now. I started to look up apartment listings in Lake Success. But it's all right, my phone died, so I went to a gas station and asked the gas attendant for some directions. So, you know, I went over there and said, sir, my phone died. I need to get to PATV. It's in Lake Success. Could you help me with that? He said, yeah, I can help you with that. Just come around here and go north. I'm like, man, my phone died, and I left my compass at home. You gotta use words like right or left and give me a landmark or something. I said, all right, I can help you with that. Come around here and go right 1,000 yards. I don't got my yardstick either. Oh, man. What I want to talk about? So, you know, being on Long Island, a lot of diversity. So, you know, we got the little Trump thing today, and I'm like, God damn, I thought I blocked him on Twitter. How the hell did he break through? Oh, man, I'm in a new relationship recently.
All right.
Yeah, give it up for new relationships. You know, I met this new girl. She's fresh out of relationship. I'm fresh out of relationship. And let me tell you something. You know how the old saying goes? One man's trash got mixed up in the recycling, because this bitch is garbage. She can't cook, clean, and she can fight. Don't believe all the old sayings. Me Too movement, oh man, I got the world shook up. And you know, black people, we doing good with the Me Too movement. But then first person that came out was Terry Crews. I'm like, God damn, Terry. Why, Terry? We was doing so good. Then I found out he was the victim. Shit, he's 6'5", 250. How the hell is Terry Crews the victim? Then the next one that I saw was Jamie Foxx. I'm like, oh no, Jamie, come on. I love Jamie, not Jamie Foxx. And the headline read, Jamie Foxx allegedly slaps woman with his penis in 2001. First thing I was like, damn, when did that stop being allowed? Second thing, I'm like, damn, how hard did he hit her to give her 16 years amnesia? Oh man, after I got the direction on how to get here, the worst thing that could happen to a black person right now happened to me. What y'all think happened? I got pulled over. I was on the Southern State, and y'all know, y'all live in Long Island, y'all know that when you get pulled over on the Southern State, it's not no regular cops. It's the state troopers. And ain't nothing scarier than sitting in that seat and seeing them red and blue lights and look in the rearview mirror and see the state trooper hop out with a fucking cowboy hat on. I didn't even think that's part of the uniform. He went and bought a cowboy hat to pull people over. You see, the thing is, when we get pulled over, cops, they always ask us, dumb questions. The first question is always, do you know why I pulled you over? And this last time, I was just like, damn. I looked in the rearview mirror, looked at myself, dead in the eye, turned to the cop and said, damn, it must be hunting season. I've been in the gym recently. I just signed up to a gym. It's called 24 Hour Fitness. And I want to get in shape. I want to be sexy. But I don't like the way gyms have things set up. It should be like beginner, intermediate, and expert gyms. Because I walked into the gym called 24 Hour Fitness and it looked like they've been using the 23 of the last 24 hours for the past 5 years. I'm serious. I saw a man put 1,000 pounds on the bench press. Asked somebody to spot him, but told the man to get on the bench. He went under the bench and started lifting everything. He got up, took a sip of his water, turned around and picked the whole machine up and took it to the front desk and said, I'm gonna borrow this for about an hour. The crazy thing is he didn't even realize I had just got on it. And I didn't even say nothing. I figured once we get to the house, he could train me. I grew up in a single mother household. Give it up to all the single mothers out there watching. I mean, you guys might be the only ones watching right now. But, I grew up in a single mother household, and I don't have no regrets. My mom did everything she could possibly do for me, but there's just some things that you need a man in the house for. And at 14, I found out for the past 7 years, I'm putting on my drawers with the dick hole backwards. My mom didn't know what a dick hole was. Shit, my drawers didn't have no skin marks in them, but my jeans did. And I didn't find out till high school locker room when I was getting dressed. I took my jeans off, and one of my friends said, oh, everybody, look, Sean got his ass out, but his boxers are still on. Oh, man, this is fun. This is a lot of fun. You gotta have fun. I don't know which camera to look at. This one, that one. I don't know what's going on. Oh man, what I want to talk about? Let's talk about the brick wall. It's like that. Oh man. So recently, I'm trying to do some things that I don't usually do. I'm a little emotional bitch. And it always comes out when I'm angry. The other day I was upset with my girlfriend and I'm talking to her on the phone. We going back and forth. And I just yelled out, you don't even want to cuddle with me no more. And I was in public. Everybody looked at me like, damn, that's your complaint? That should be hers. But it's all right. I'm a little bitch. I'm not a big drinker. The other night we went out to eat. I went out to eat with my girlfriend. And, the waiter came and asked us what would we like to drink. I told him, can I get a Malibu Bay Breeze and a Henny on the rocks? So, he came back out. He brought the drinks over. He like, sir, your Henny on the rocks? I'm like, no, that's her drink. The Malibu Bay Breeze is mine. I'm not a big drinker. Shit, I set the back because it was too strong. Oh, man. Well, that's all I got. I can't do no crowd work because ain't really a crowd. But sometimes that happens. But thank you for watching.
That's good.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Funny stuff, man. How long have you been doing comedy?
Almost a year. It'll make a year. October 13th will be my 1 year anniversary. of
Almost a
comedy.
year. You guys
Almost,
hear that? He killed it, man. You killed it, dude.
It's all right.
What made you start up? I mean, you're a funny guy. You just
I mean, I don't know. I would stay up late and watching BET and Comic View would come on. I'm like, what the hell is this? I see people on stage telling jokes. I became the class clown, and here I am.
so you're the class
I'm
clown.
trying to tell jokes on PATV.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Where'd you grow up?
Unidale.
All right, we got another local comic, everybody.
Yeah, another
All
local
right.
comic.
Yes,
Unidale.
all right. Good. So you've been doing this a year?
Almost
Almost a year.
11
And
months, 40 weeks, and 2 days.
wow. I mean, so you've been doing it almost a year. And what do you got going on? Where can people see you?
I do a lot of shows at Governor's Comedy Club in their little room.
We love
I started
Governor's here,
producing
yeah.
shows there. And actually, I have my 1 year anniversary show. It's next week, October 13th.
All right, October
7:30 and
13th.
10:30. Yeah.
Governors, 7:30, 10:30.
Yeah, if anybody's
That's awesome.
free, just check out the website. You can get information about it and come down, get some laughs. I have a lot of funny people on there.
That's
more
awesome.
experienced people. This is my 1 year anniversary, but we're gonna have a good time.
You know, I just want to let the weight of this sink in for everybody. You've been doing it under a year,
Under a
and you're
year.
producing a comedy show. We're not talking like you're going and doing open mics and stuff. You're producing a show at Governor's.
Yeah, I mean, just being nice to everybody, being humble, personable.
That's awesome. See,
know.
producing a show for under a year. I've been doing this show almost 3 years.
Wow.
I'm still struggling. We're going crazy tonight. We have an awesome crew tonight, like a skeleton crew, and we're still making this happen. So I just want everybody to know, to produce a comedy show, that's big. That's huge.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
I'm definitely gonna have Chris Barnes on one of them. So he's
Yeah.
a very funny guy.
Awesome. We love to see all of
Yeah,
our
Long
local
Island gotta
comics getting
support each
together.
other. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Being from Long Island, people don't think we're funny.
Long Island, you know what I've noticed about Long Island comedian? I've seen a lot of Long Island comics and at Governor's. You know what the biggest thing for Long Island comics is? Like, you guys ever cut your lawn? Huh?
Yeah.
You got a lot of, they gotta cut the lawn all
City
the
people
time.
can't relate, yeah.
It's just a
They don't-
lot
they-
of
they
lawn
don't
jokes.
have a lot of lawns
Yeah.
in the city.
Oh man. Anyway,
grass.
no grass. No, it's you know you gotta.
It'd probably be a little bit of a diss to them.
There's a special Long Island comedy scene. I
Yeah,
found
you know,
that,
sometimes
yeah.
you can't even do the same jokes you do here in the city because they're not
just
gonna
doesn't-
get it. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Backyards, front yards,
No.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright, though.
thank you so much for coming
thanks
on.
for having me. I had a great time.
Yeah. I want to get you guys back here sometime too.
Definitely. Maybe,
All
next
right.
show,
Yeah.
more new material, better
Yeah.
material.
All right. Thank you for coming on. All right, everybody. So, it is my pleasure now to talk about some really exciting stuff. I want to thank our comments for coming on, but we're going to get to Knox in a minute. But first, it is time to announce the winner of the Norman Hall Playwrights Festival. I'm so excited. We've been working so hard on this. This is our first year back without Norman, and I'm just ad-libbing a bit, so you know. First year back without Norman, we're doing it a different way than we used to. Are you kidding me?
No,
That's another Trump thing.
it's the Trump thing.
Let's go to the Trump thing.
Oh,
Let's see.
oh.
Oh my God! And the winner of the Norman Hall Memorial Playwrights Festival is 5 North with Chris Cuff. Are you kidding me? Trump I was supposed to be the one to announce it. Trump is always wasting my flavor, man. Come on. Well, we do have Chris Cuff here in the audience. Why don't you come up and talk about it a little bit? Welcome back to the Brick Wall.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to tell our viewers a little bit about your show and the play you wrote? It's a one-act. Okay, so for everybody at home, the Norman Hall Playwrights Festival is a Long Island-based playwriting competition where Long Island writers sent a whole bunch of one-act plays in. 3 of them were selected to be finalists. Of those was Chris's play, 5 North. and we did stage readings here in the studio. Stage readings, not a full production. We got people reading the scripts. Really talented actors came in, and then we put all the stage readings online, and everybody out there in internet land voted for their favorite play, and Chris won. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So the winner now also, you are going to get a full production, not just a stage reading, a full-on production, which you guys are going to be able to watch later this year. Time is, we don't know when we're going to do it yet, but we're going to do it this year. And yeah, do you have any words for the audience?
I would really like to personally thank you, because you sent me a text one day and said, we're doing a contest for a one-act play. Do you have any plays? And I was like, I just have a couple of skits I wrote, but I've always wanted to write a play. And I knew exactly what I was going to write it about. And I started writing it. And I'm going to make it a full 3-act play. I'm going to expand it. And
that's super exciting.
It's because you just, on the fly, off the cuff, sent me a text. Off the Chris cuff. Yeah.
I knew you had it in you. I saw your comedy up here. I knew you were very funny. I know you had a lot of inspiration. You had told me a little bit about some ideas you had. I was like, you got to do it.
And I really appreciate you.
Turns out,
me.
I had the amazing foresight to know you were super talented and that you had it in you. And congratulations.
Thank you to everyone who voted. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Congratulations again. All right, guys. Thank you, Chris. Thank you again to our comics. And now we have our final performer of the night. He's been here before. It's MC Knox, and he's going to come up right now, and he's going to blow us away. All right.
How you guys doing? What's going on, peeps? There we go. Got this mic all up in my hand. There, let's get this out of the way. I like to be more intimate. I don't want a pole standing between us. I do have a song about strippers, but I'm not doing it tonight, so I don't need the pole. All right, so what's going on, dudes? My name is Knox. I'm going to do some hip-hop for you guys, so sit back and enjoy. Or don't enjoy, but I'm the one with the microphone and the camera's on him, so you're going to watch. All right, so you want to hit it on that first track? All right. I wrote this for a battle that I had in Brooklyn, which I lost, but fuck it. I got a song out of it, right? Okay. Was a spreading pandemic, the medically known menace, though the sickness only deadly to those who don't get it. I'm like a slice of cake to a diabetic, leave him dying on the ground while you dial paramedics. 6 skills got me on the honor roll, I am on a roll when I drop a flow, catchy like the common cold, hot flow, now you gotta go. I'm dysentery, even got you dying while you on the bowl. One lick gets you sick, now you losing weight, moving through a haze, you hallucinate. It's a gruesome fate like the noose awaits, giving you the shakes. You made a huge mistake to enter the arena without a bit of equipment. No gas mask for the sick mix you sniffing. Knew if you had a hazmat for zipping it'd be different, but my neurotoxins got your rotten ass twitching. Who is this who spreads like a sickness? So ill, your best pills can't fix this. Got no immunity, you can't resist this. Who gives a shit? It's survival of the fittest. Let me tell you fools what I got inside my DNA. I'm an apprentice penning everything I need to say. Gene slicing, splicing like it's rapture. Hella years of telomeres, I'll never fracture. Compared to me, other rappers are bacteria. Widespread, primitive, so tiny I ain't hearing ya. I'm eukaryotic, complex and evolved shit. Present a problem you never gonna solve, bitch. I'm on another tier when I hit your ear holes. The strangest, I can't change, I'm just a weirdo. It's clear though, you wanna play the hero, I'm the strain. You can be my patient zero. You ain't keeping up, I'll run a better pace, leaving full speed for the Red Queen's race. Get on my level, kid, better start evolving. I wrote the book about this shit, call me Charles Darwin. Who is this who spreads like a sickness? So ill, your best pills can't fix this. Got no immunity, you can't resist this. Who gives a shit? It's survival of the fittest. I tainted this place, it can't be disinfected, infested. So it offers no respite. Positive check when you test it. If you considered me a problem, it's best to address it. This drug-fueled pen is spread in pustules. I keep it rough just to disgust you. It's just cruel the way I give them bloody stools and make your ass hurt worse than a drug mule's. You can't awaken, this ain't no bad dream. You're reaching for it, but there's sure no vaccine. You pass me on, where you're dying ass gasping. Lastly, I'll even leave you passing nasty. So you ask me, why you loving you got it, even when you're on your deathbed covered in vomit. My disease stay chronic even when you're necrotic. Got you lying in a coffin and you still been applauding. Who is this who spreads like a sickness? So ill, your best pills can't fix this. Got no immunity, you can't resist this. Who gives a shit? It's survival of the fittest. Who is this who spreads like a sickness? So ill, your best pills can't fix this. Got no immunity, you can't resist this. Who gives a shit? It's survival of the fittest. That'd be me. Awesome. Like I said, yeah, I wrote that one for a battle kind of contest I had in Brooklyn. Totally knocked that first round popularity contest. But hey, I got a good song out of it, right? So all right. So let's kick that next tune. Okay, this is a little bit of a classic one. This is actually the title track for my first EP, gonna be coming out, but I'll talk about that shit later. You guys got me in here for music, not just to talk about my music. Don't want to get too abstract with it, All right, this one's called The Formula. Nowadays the games stay in formulaic. Where's the Heisenberg? Where's the Amadeus? It's all bitches, riches, and coke parties. It's all fashion and flashing car keys. The bars leave me laughing though. It ain't even comedic, it's only half a joke. They sell shit weed, I sing the baddest dope. They're the RC Cola to my classic Coke. Heard I'm calling it a science, I call it an art. Ain't a matter of mind, it's a product of heart. And I could blow them apart with the force of my words. I got a sinister mix of sick nouns and verbs. A combination of the finest compounds that I refine and redesign from the top down. Guaranteed to be a critical knockout. The product I hawk has got your brain on lockdown. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I can't sleep but I think at night, with the combined cognition of the pink and the white. I got a broken dome, so my only hope is to find a recipe for the dopest dope. Swapping beakers for a pair of speakers, and a hazmat suit for a pair of sneakers. A tab of E and a bag of reefer. A fantasy for a fan of either. Fuck line biters, I get you higher than Spider-Man lighting a diamond a high wire. The limelight are primed to light fires and light in the minds of the finest rhymers. I'm mixing natural, I titrate nitrates, searching for a way to reach a higher mind state. And I'm great, but I can't contain. I got a pen to the page and a raging brain. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. That's my name. See? Right down there. There we go. Yeah, it's hard to do that whole mirror thing. Switch to see myself. Anyway, alrighty, yo. So I think so I got 4 songs, just did 2, and for my third song, I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna do some freestyling for you guys, and my freestyles are special. Normally I have an audience out there, and I have them, go and shout words out for me to rhyme, but instead, this time, I had some people write some words down ahead of me. This is totally sealed, never seen it before. So, I'm going to, when the beat hits, I'm going to attempt to freestyle based on the words I've been provided. So, anytime you guys are ready with that beat. Oh, all right. I'm even trying to make sure I don't see too many words at once, Gotta do this shit in hardcore mode. Okay. Well, that's quite one to start off with. All right, let's see where this goes. Okay. Yo. Crazy when you see the residents hurt, but the president send out the presidential alert. And now I'm feeling myself, I gotta squirt, I'm going off, my mouth will not stop spurting out bad shit about Trump, but I got nothing good to say about his orange rump. The rotten pumpkin sitting in the White House. God damn it, man, I'd rather write out or write him off or white him out. Damn, can we find a way to vote or kick him out? I'm getting too salty. I feel like Trump, but he's a baldy. And I'm not. You can see I got hair. No toupee, his trapped's up there. Honestly, it looks like a Wolverine that he killed and stuck to his head with some Listerine. Okay, next word was the mermaid. I've been doing this since the first grade. No, man, I've been lying about that. I'm pretty new to this, but I'm picking up the bat. And, yo, I'm hitting home runs. I owe this to myself and to no one else, except all the friends who taught me to rap and taught me to practice and patted my back. When I actually managed to rhyme and combine my words in a sequence of time and then align them and get this fine rhythm, I hate it, my mind making this decision. But it's sometimes blistering. Oh man, it's like I'm glistening, like the sweat on my forehead. Before I stare up at the board head. Okay, next word, horseradish. God damn, man, you guys are mavericks. Coming up with the weirdest words, it's so absurd, the strangest stuff I've ever heard. But I'm a nerd, the kind of guy who likes this. I read the dictionary, it's my crisis. I do it before I sleep, and every night I catch more than 2 peeps or 2 sheeps. They call me Bo Peep. Oh, but me, I get no sleep, but no sheet. I wrote these down in my mind. I etched them in gray matter and take time to keep myself in line, to keep my mind oiled up like the transmission line. So much transmission fluid, keep going, keep spraying, never stopping, not even for a moment. And speaking of which, next word was transcribe. Damn, I got advanced vibes, but I advance my tribe when I write these fucking crazy lines. I take a line in a couple ways, meaning I take a line up my nose and I say, got any more? I'd even do that shit right off the floor. Oh man, I'm not a bad guy. I'll get myself back to the word a transcribe. It's not a toy, no Bandai, no Band-Aid. I'm here to make the bands cry. When I'm rocking the stage by myself with no backing, but backing tracks amazed and made by fine producers who are probably drug users. Okay, public access. Yo, you know that I'm the best, 'cause I got my back pressed against a brick wall and no access to any way to escape this. Please, someone let me out. They keep me in cages just to let me out to perform for you. And you see me on the evening news for just a few minutes. God damn it, I gotta get out of this business. And just in time, I think that's the end of the song, the last line. Woo! There we go. It's I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the. I didn't get to all of them. So close. Alas. There we go. Which camera am I looking at? Is that the right one? Here, this camera. Take a look. Focus on it, camera. I command you. There we go. See, I don't lie. I had no idea what these words were. Anyway, all right, yeah, so I think I got time for one more song, which is an actual song, aside from me just dicking around and rhyming random gibberish. Anyway, all right, so we got time for that last one. Oh, yeah, this is a pretty new one. Okay, so I wrote this one because I asked fans what they wanted, and they said something funny, so I thought this was funny. I hope you do too. In this corner, four-note album recorder, David Bowie's back from the grave and getting ready to slaughter anyone not to fear this major time and space explorer, except an opponent well known for his musical torture. Chester Bennington, I'm betting, gets competitive, aggressive as ever, and if he wins, he won't let him live. It's hard to run when you're numb from the sedative. Let's keep it fresh, dying twice would be repetitive. Fight starts and Chester don't stay in no place long enough for Bowie to go ape. But Bowie ain't croaking, ain't a dying fraud. The cracked actor gets him back in from his diamond dogs. Linkin Park singer is swinging, but David's staying up. Bennington's a writer, he strikes her like paper cuts. Bowie closes in, about to win the scrimmage, when Kanye interrupts with an "I'ma let you finish." Oh my fucking god, Kanye, of all places showing up at Celebrity Deathmatch. Oh, you know, actually, this is the only place I'd ever like to see you. And we got someone coming for you. Ready? Coming in quick with a scissor kick, Taylor Swift delivers a couple of hits right in his dick. Kanye's used to people riding his dick, so when the fighting starts, he ain't even slightly equipped. But yo, the self-proclaimed rap game Michelangelo scores a direct hit against Swift's camel toe that we have to show in slow-mo. Superimpose the Celebrity Death logo. But Taylor ain't failing, it's time to get smart and get armed at PetSmart. With that left shark, it bites West, but he ain't even frightened, as Ye proclaims, I'm the best at biting, but she rips off his dick as he proclaims his genius, like he can be Van Gogh, except with his penis. But she gets no chance for a flashy win, gets decapitated quick by Kim Kardashian. Anticipation builds and fills in the building. Entering the arena, we see Paris Hilton, OG queen of the sex tape filming. That's hot, so get ready for the grillin'. Kim K going apeshit insanely fast. It's a savage attack that leave most folks ravaged. But Paris bends like she's Mr. Fantastic. Fun fact, her body's 60% plastic. Then Kanye gets back to his feet. Miraculously happens to be back to compete, grabbing a folding chair. Thrown through the air, but distracted by staring at Kim's derriere. So he hits Bowie with the forceful free throw. Drags our first two back to the freak show. Chester's smart, he hits West in the knees, so Kanye falls, crushes them all with his ego. So you can probably guess how I feel about Kanye West. Thank you so much, guys. I'm supposed to hold on to the mic, right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
I can't believe. How the hell do you do that freestyling? Like, we were throwing out some really random ass.
I actually, before I actually did a lot of freestyling before I ever started writing actual songs down. And me and my friend we would go and we would pull up websites that would have random word generators, and we would just force each other to go back and forth for like hours, based on just like, all right, it's got to rhyme with that. Your word is Band-Aid, and then of course you get really weird ones like like equivocation and shit. But
what was that really weird word we were gonna throw out? Oh, I don't think he's here.
Onomatopoeia, is that the one?
Onomatopoeia.
I don't want to see ya. It meant not a lot to me, bruh. I am not a Libra.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah, thanks for having me back, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So you've been on. You were here like almost exactly a year. Exactly a year ago.
Almost exactly. I think it's like 1 day off.
1 day off. Yeah.
Facebook reminder of like a year ago you were doing this, and I was like, oh shit, that's a weird coincidence.
That's weird. You know, those Facebook reminders are like, they're kind of like a double-edged sword, because it's like, oh yeah, I remember, like, look how happy I was, and then like sometimes it's like, here's a picture of you with your ex. Like, remember her?
Yeah. Oh, there's that really cringy thing you sent 7 years ago. I read Nietzsche. I'm so smart.
Yeah, you used to be a douchebag. Well, thanks for coming back. What have you been up to this past year?
I've spent this past year just doing more performing, trying to get out, and I'm trying to move to Queens if I can, trying to get closer to the action. But I spent this last summer recording my first EP. It's called The Formula. I mean, if you guys want to hit me up on pretty much any of those social media pages, I'm going to have all the links and shit to it. But it drops on October 26th. So it'll be available on iTunes, Bandcamp, Spotify, pretty much any streaming platform.
That's awesome. Are some of the songs you did tonight on there?
The Formula is it's the title track. Because it's actually the whole song I ended up writing just because it's essentially giant esoteric Breaking Bad joke.
Oh yeah, I love that. Actually,
I remember my dad ended up showing. He was like, "Dylan, you have to watch this show. Like, I found you as a fictional character." And so I'm watching the first episode, and I'm like, "Walt, I don't get it." And then Jesse shows up, and I'm like, "Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay."
Now, Knox, did you do that after Breaking Bad, or you just kind of fit in?
That ended up kind of just sort of fitting in because I know it is a chemical nitrous oxide, I think. But no, it actually I'm a giant ass geek. So me and my friend were talking about what I should go with for a name, and originally I was gonna go with Hayes, and he's like, you know, you do smoke a lot of weed, but you're not like a stoner rapper. So I was like, well, how would you describe me? He was like, well, how would you describe me? And he's like, well, you're really obnoxious. And so I kind of picked the word apart and I took Nox out of it, which means like darkness. So I was like, yeah, and I get to feel edgy and shit. Plus, also seem like, you know, like educated and shit, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, it's perfect. I think it fits really well. Yeah, so you're rapping, putting out a new album, and
yeah, and I got a show at Revolution in Amityville on the 14th. So I managed to get myself a kind of reasonably early slot. So I'm going on at like 8 or whatever. So check it out. I'm sure they'll have information on the Revolution page. And like
what's
I said,
the name of that place again? Just real quick.
Revolution. It's in Amityville. But
Revolution.
really, just hit up pretty much any of the. There we go. There, I gotta get my hand right. Pretty much hit up any of these things. I'm gonna be spamming this stuff all over the place. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming back on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Really appreciate it.
Hopefully, I'll be able to come on again at some point.
Absolutely. I think, yeah, let's get. You collaborated with a few people.
Yeah, the last song on my album is it's called "Always Be With You," and I got John Jeremy, I got All One, two really dope Long Island rappers,
They've both
and I
been
got
on the brick wall.
and I got Chelsea Takami, who I hopefully can get on the brick wall at some point.
Yeah.
Beautiful singer from Long Island.
I think we should get you all in here.
hell
do
yeah.
a whole big show. Yeah.
100%.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for coming by. Thanks
Thank you
again
guys
to
for having
our
me.
comics and everybody. I hate to be a backseat director, but can we get wide on the one? And can I get my comics back up here?
Let me go put this mic away.
No, say something.
Oh, okay. I'll hold on
So
to it.
I just want to thank you all for coming on again. This has been the Brick Wall. There we are. Look at that. It's a great picture. It's our album cover. Get the cargo shorts.
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
come on
yeah,
up here. Yeah,
come
you
on,
deserve to be
Chris,
celebrated
come
too.
So again, we are the Brick Wall. If you guys want to come down on here, you can come and perform. Just email patvbrickwall@gmail.com. Follow us on social media. Had those reversed, but that's all right. And again, I want to thank Chris and Sean and MC Knox for coming up here. Congratulations again to Chris. We are PATV Brick Wall, and I think we're gonna roll the credits sometime now. Yeah. All right. So again, that's our show, everybody, and. I can't hear the music, but we might be playing it right now. And so, yeah. All right, that's it. All right. We're just going to chill
Have
over
a
here.
good night, guys.
All right.
Really good job.
I try my best.